Hey guys, so today was not so good. I'm frustrated with myself because not only did I have a really good profit to begin the day, I uh, I revenge traded and I wiped it out. I'm not happy with myself at all. Like this, is not good. So let me bring over the P&L. I'll show you what happened here. It was good. I think it was 3 greens without NVIV, and then I took a stab at NVIV. I took too many shares, and then when I thought I saw a good setup on it again, I took, 2,000 shares, and then lost 3 cents. That's 60 bucks. Oh man, that was not too smart. So why don't we just hop right into the video, see what happened here. It started really well. Like, it started so well. So I bought into NETE for the break here. And then as I saw the volume coming back through, there it is, and I get the sell. So from 50 to 74, 24 cents profit. 46 bucks in the green. That's great. Can't complain about that. I look for another entry, and there's no 1 minute candle that makes a new high or anything, so I just kind of leave it alone. That's fine. Like, I'm not gonna. Well, I wasn't at that point gonna chase anything. OGen was another one from the pre-market scanner. So this is what it looked like. It was kind of flagging up a little bit on like really tiny volume, but we were still watching it. So once it started to pop up a little bit, people started to jump on it. And then as I saw people jumping on it, so the 1 minute candle to make a new high was 40. So I tried to get in at 40, but I got filled at 45. Unfortunately, I sold 3 of my shares so soon. And then it surged all the way to 380. If I had held onto those shares, that would have been like a 150 winner or something. I was in for the break again. Of 390. I saw how much power this thing had. So I got in. I went up to 600 shares instead. This was fine. I was waiting for the volume to come through. Started to come through. Got rid of 200 shares there. Got rid of another 200 shares. And then I can't remember where I got my fill on my last 200 shares. Another 100 shares at 399. You can see here. So scaling out all the way up. And then I dumped my last 100 at 375. So $90 plus 40. I was up 150, almost 200. That was good. Like, that was good. For the first 1 minute candle to make a new high, I got in again. So it started to come up. I got in for it. It surged. I get out quickly because I don't know. I just didn't think it would break through 4 necessarily. There was it just surged up from $3. It seemed way too overextended, so I wanted to get out sooner than later. So 112. Again, I was up like 200 on the day at this point. I take one bad trade. I stop out fairly quickly. That was okay. An 8-cent loss. I could have kept that a little tighter, but that's fine. That was okay. Where is the golden one? OGen. Oh no, not OGen, sorry. NVIV. I was getting in for this break here of the 1 minute candle back to high of day. Wait, so the first time I got in, where was that? I think I missed it once. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high again. So the break of 97 up through a buck. I thought I could catch that. That was my, like, I should not have been in that. That was a mistake. I was with 1,000 shares. And then, you know, the next time I take a stab at it, I'm in with more shares. You can see here. This is where it went wrong. I traded this all the way down to, like, just so much. Like, I saw a flag forming, so I thought I was good, and I got in. I was with 23, like, oh, man. 2,300 shares, and it kept going wrong. My stop is, my stop was okay. I was in at 93, 94. So a decent stop would be right around here. So I don't know, it dipped and I got out as it dipped. And then where is it here? I got in again for this 5-minute setup. I should have stopped, man. I just should have stopped. This was not good at all. And then I said, you know, I'm just being stupid. I should have done this way earlier. I get out. I give it a second and then I get out. And I realized a $444 loss. Like, that's not... look back here, look. Look, it was, you know, 70 bucks. Which even, I guess, was maybe a little too much, too. I think before that it was 30. Is that what I saw? Yeah, before I had a unrealized of minus 24. I should have stopped. I was up on the day like 112 or I can't remember the numbers at the point. But finishing this day red. So this is a prime example of one of my tilt days. And I'm not happy with myself at all. Like, this is not good. Now, on the plus side, I suppose this was a smaller one. Now, there's no plus. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't have done that. So I wrote down the loss. I'm still green on the month, which I guess is okay. I should have, like, I think I'm just so obsessed with the daily numbers that I lose sight of the big picture. So if you go from a big green to a break-even day or even a red day, you're going to feel a lot of frustration. Now, that frustration is going to cause you to trade on emotion, mostly the fear of a loss, to not close the day red. Because, you know, if you close the day red, you think you're a terrible trader, you're this and that, and sometimes these things happen, and where you really shine is how you deal with those losses and deal with those emotions. Because I had plenty of opportunity in there, plenty for this to be green. Not necessarily, you know, that massive green that I had, like closer to 200 Canadian. But even if I learned my lesson today of revenge trading, and I closed green, you know, 40 bucks, 20 bucks even, that would have been a better lesson than what happened today. I really needed to figure this out because I'm a great trader. I'm not when it comes to how I deal with the emotions. And I know dealing with your emotions is 90% of being a trader. So maybe I'm not a good trader, but I know that I can make money fairly well with a smaller amount of shares. I just have to learn to step back when something goes wrong and just protect the profits. Like, I'm upset. I'm upset with what I did because it's not acceptable. It almost feels pathetic in a way that I was just so overrun by emotion, and now that I've stepped back from it, I can see just how stupid it was. Like, I was forcing trades, and like, they weren't terrible ideas, but they were not the best. Like, they were not good. And even if, you know, they worked out, it doesn't matter because you're reinforcing that it's okay to revenge trade. So let's go back to the video just one more time, and we'll see. It was right around... It was right around here that I should have stopped. So the first time I looked at NVIV, I thought, okay, I missed the entry, but I'm going to get in for the break of 95, or 94 and a half, 94, whatever it was. for the push through $1, because that is a that usually excuse me, that usually does happen in stocks like this that are close to $1. They have a lower float. They're being actively traded. This is a pretty good bull flag. So I got in. I guess I got in a little late. I tried to get in at 94 and I got filled at 97. So I kept buying up here for the break of one. And that's where I screwed up. I should have just cut my position right there. I was hoping and kind of holding. I should have cut it right there. So maybe I would have been down, you know, this would have been down back to 60, but 60 is way better than minus 400. It's not acceptable. Now, I can say, oh sure, like yesterday I made, like I netted, you know, $9,000, but that doesn't mean that this is okay, because sure, I'm overall making money, but this will bite me in the long run. Thank God that I have the time and the money, you know, from other things to be able to stomach some of these drawdowns. But I'm getting closer and closer to fixing this. Like I stop a lot sooner. I control my frustration a bit, but it's for some reason just so difficult for me. And I know that as I overcome this, you know, I'm going to overcome an actual faulty kind of personality trait, and that'll make me a better person too. So I'm excited to get over this. I'm kind of, you know, of course I'm upset. I'm let down with myself, all that stuff today, but I'm just one day away or one characteristic away from being an amazing trader. So like I said, and like you saw, I'm really good at making it. Like I'm quick. I have, you know, really, maybe not today you can't see, but other days I've had 2-second, 3-second trades. I know I can make those decisions quick, but then I can't control them when they're quick, but they're based on emotion. So I'll stop rambling again. I always do this at the end of my videos. I just go on and on. So I'll stop, I'll stop doing that, but the red days are when you learn valuable lessons. Like just like in life, when shit goes wrong, how you handle it and what you do, that's when you really shine. So I'm really trying to shine with this. I've struggled with it for so long. It's the reason that I'm not the best trader out there. It's the reason I struggle so hard with trading. It's because I just overreact to something going wrong, I guess. Maybe I can't handle being wrong. I don't like it. It's not that, because I'm telling you right now that I was wrong and what I did wrong, and I'm working actively to fix it. So hopefully that happens sooner than later. Thank God we're still green on the month. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm just going to try to close tomorrow green. I don't want to do anything crazy before the weekend. And then next week, back to green. I got 2 full weeks, and we're gonna make some money, and I'm gonna do well. I'm not gonna revenge trade one more time for the entire month, and then if I do that, I'm gonna move up to 600 shares. So that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.